guys, welcome back to The Bright Side. Macy here, The Bright Side Girl, and today we're going to be doing a massive Christmas holiday themed book haul. Something I do every year from the end of last year's book haul until now. This is a collection of holiday books that I have found thrifting, got from friends, ordered from different websites. Most of these books I find used between 50 cents and $3, but some of them I purchased new, some of them I got on sale, some of them I got last Christmas. They're all holiday and Christmas themed, a mix of rom-coms and mysteries and fantasy. So I have a nice little stack to share with you today, and we're just gonna go over them. Most of these I haven't read. I'll let you know with the ones that I have. A lot of these will work really good for Jingle-Bellathon, which is my holiday, Christmas, winter themed readathon. This year it is Christmas Carol themed. It is running December 1st through December 14th. There are 5 reading challenges to hit, and a lot of these will work really good for them. We also have Holiday Advent book bingo, and I will be revealing each reading challenge from December 1st through the 25th. You can combine a lot of these. You can aim to hit 5 to hit bingo, or you can black it out. You can combine challenges to finish them. You can do this a bunch of different ways, so be sure and stay tuned to check that out. I will link the story graph for that one down below, as well as any other information. So we're just gonna dive right in. Okay, we have Mary by Suzanne Breen. I don't want to go too in depth into this one because this will be on my Jingle-Bellathon TBR along with a few of these other books, so I will go more into detail about it then. It's contemporary fantasy about a mom trying to have like one last good Christmas with her family, and then there's a neat little twist, so we'll chat more about this very soon. We have The Gingerbread Witch from Alexandra O'Very. This I believe is middle grade. I don't know anything about it. Wolves weren't meant to be real. They were a distant story that young witches whispered after dark, spinning tales of mythical witch hunters to scare their friends. They belonged in books, the ones Maud wasn't meant to read, yet she snuck away with it anyway. They definitely didn't belong in Agatha's kitchen. So probably not wintry or Christmassy, but gingerbread obviously reminds me of the holidays, and a cute little middle grade fantasy. We have The Christmas Wager. I actually found this one at Dollar Tree recently, and I had already heard of it before then. Dollar Tree can get a lot of really popular books, so make sure you're checking there because it was $1.25. This is by Holly Cassidy. It is an adult rom-com. An LA-based real estate developer, Bella Ross, arrives in the sleepy mountain town of Maple Falls. She has one mission: to acquire the local failing Christmas shop, Always Noel. Securing the promotion of her dreams, nothing can get in her way except the shop owner's stubborn grandson, Jesse Harrison. So, sounds like a cute little Hallmark type movie. A Winter in New York. This is a book of the month pick. I found this one at my library actually. Another rom-com. When Iris decides to move to New York City to restart her life, she realizes she underestimates how big the Big Apple really is. All the nostalgic movies set in New York she's watched with her mom while eating their special secret recipe gelato didn't do it justice. But Bobby, Iris's best friend, isn't about to let her hide away. He drags her to a famous autumn street fair in Little Italy, and as they walk among the food stalls, a little family-run gelateria catches her eye. Could it be the same shop that's in an old photo of her mother's? So it looks like she returns and she might somewhat fall in love with the gelato maker. It looks really, really cute. I believe this is going to be like a wholesome rom-com. I'm not sure though. I'll try to let you know if I know if any of them are like on the spicy, steamy side, but it sounds adorable. The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year by Allie Carter. This was my favorite Christmas read of last year, and a lot of yours as well. This book actually sold out there for a couple weeks. This was such a pure delight. It was a perfect blend of a mystery adventure rom-com. It had very good elements of both. There was just a hint of spiciness, just a tad at the end. In this one, basically a group of authors is summoned mysteriously to go to this one house for Christmas. They are encouraged by their publicists that it's a big deal and they need to attend. And when they get there, a big party is being held by a super famous author, like an Agatha Christie style author. They're all kind of wondering why they're there. They're all different types of writers from what I remember. I think one of them is like their crime and mystery or the romance or whatever, and they're not sure why they're all summoned there. And then in the morning, Eleanor, the host of the party, is gone, and they're all trying to figure out why, and they're wondering if this is like a game that they need to solve the mystery in order to maybe take over her legacy, or whether she's really gone. It's so freaking fun. I loved it. The audio for this one is also very good, so I'm really excited to have a copy. The Christmas Orphans Club by Becca Freeman. This one sounds so stinking sweet. So Hannah and Finn have spent every Christmas together since college. Neither has anywhere else to go. Hannah's parents died and Finn's disowned him when he came out. When the pair start their adult lives in New York City, they add stylish Priya and mysterious Theo to the group, solidifying a found family and a sense of belonging they've always craved. But now Finn announces a move to LA and this Christmas may be their last together. So it's a group of kind of misfits that get together to celebrate the holidays. Super, super cute. This next one is the one that I am the most excited about, so much so that I have 2 copies, and that is Holly by Adeline Grace. So I actually ordered the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition that has kind of more of a red cover and it has red in pages, but I went to the Holly event that Adeline hosted here in Southern California. I think this is the normal one. So it has white roses, gold font, and kind of green in papers. I love this series so much that I think I'm going to keep them both. So this is the holiday novella that goes with the Belladonna series. You do need to read that full series before diving into this because it's a part of it and it's going to spoil the books, but it is a really cool novella. It is fully illustrated. This book is so beautiful. Like the pages all have these beautiful roses, and then there's all this super gorgeous art that goes with the story, following the characters from the Belladonna series. One of my all-time favorite series, gothic, Victorian, spooky, romantic. Ugh, such a good series. Love it so much. Really excited for this one. So excited that I have 2 copies of this one. I will definitely be reading this for Jinglebellathon. Gingerbread by Helen Oyemi, another gingerbread book. So this is an adult fiction read. Dita Lee may appear your average British schoolgirl. Harriet Lee may seem just a working mother trying to penetrate the school's social hierarchy, but they might not be as normal as they think they are. For one thing, they share a gold-painted 7-floor walk-up apartment with some surprising verbal vegetation. And then there's the gingerbread they bake. Londoners may find themselves able to take it or leave it, but it's very popular in Druhastrana, the faraway, or according to many sources, non-existent land of Harriet Lee's early youth. The world's truest lover of the Lee family gingerbread, however, is Harriet's charismatic childhood friend Gretel, a figure who seems to have had a hand in everything good or bad that happened to Harriet since they met. So it's kind of like a magical surrealism Hansel and Gretel retelling, which again, gingerbread and baking I feel like is good for the holidays, even if this one's not specifically holiday themed. Faking Christmas by Carrie Winfrey. This is from Target, but I found it at Dollar Tree, and I had heard about this one last year. I think it came out last year as well. Another rom-com. So Laurel Grant works as a social media manager for Buckeye State of Mind, an Ohio tourism magazine and website. She most definitely does not run a farm, but one tiny misunderstanding leads her boss Gilbert to think she owns her twin sister's Holly's farm just outside of Columbus. Laurel only handles the social media for the farm, but she's happy to keep her little Wi-Fi going if it means not getting fired, and she cannot be jobless again. So it looks like we're gonna have a fake life Christmas story. This one might be on the spicy side. I can't remember like reviews about it, but I love the premise. Okay, Holly Horror, The Longest Night by Michelle Jabes Corpora. This is a young adult novel. This goes with the Holly series. So I think there's 2 or 3 books, and I can't remember the first book's name, but I'll put the picture up right here. So I don't want to read the synopsis for this one either because I think that they go in order. It's like a spooky, fun YA horror time book, and this one will have some Christmas elements. I didn't read the first one yet, so I'm debating on whether I can use that in before I jump into this one. But there's not a ton of young adult Christmassy books, especially spooky ones, so I would really like to get to it. A Christmas Candy Killing by Christina Ramarel. So this is like an old school killer chocolate mystery. I just loved the cover. Like it's got a box of chocolates, but there's like a skull on them and someone's gonna die. I always like to read 1 or 2 of these kind of like classic mystery books for the Christmas season. So this is probably a part of a big series, but identical twin sisters Alex and Hannah are the owners of Murder and Mayhem, a mystery bookshop that sells their famous poison-themed killer chocolates. But now there's a real killer in their midst. Sounds like it's gonna be bookish and festive and just a great time. The Christmas Tree Tree Farm by Melody Carlson. I had a friend read this and I'm less excited for it now, but it's a nice short novella-sized Christmas read. So when Madison McDowell returns from teaching overseas, she has high hopes of picking up where she left off after her family's Christmas tree farm in Oregon. But between damage from recent wildfires and the neglect due to her sister Addie's unwillingness to invest, the farm is in sad shape. In fact, Addie is intent on selling the property, and to top it off, Madison's former high school flame, the now widowed Gavin Thompson, has plans to break her heart again by turning his neighboring property into a dusty, noisy dirt bike track for his daughter. So it sounds like little Christmas tree rival, maybe friends to lovers. My friend said that this just wasn't very festive, so I will read it and I'll report back to you guys, but it's one to keep on your list and I found it for $1, so couldn't resist. A Christmas Biography by Judith Flanders. I know that this one is on Bookoutlet right now. I'll put my link or my code for Bookoutlet, which is a great place to get brand new books for very cheap. I believe they're still having a Black Friday sale as well. I have a little code. It just gives me like a $5 coupon or discount or something if you use the code, but it is really, you guys, a great place to buy books because they get leftovers from Target and Walmart and Barnes & Noble and all those things. This one will be like $5.99 right now. It's a fiction book. Do you think the proclaimed war on Christmas is a recent occurrence? Do you think Santa is Dutch, or that his red suit was brought to you courtesy of Coca-Cola, or are you merely dreaming of Christmas like the one you used to know? You aren't alone. 30 years after the first recorded Christmas, a 4th century archbishop was already complaining that his flock was spending the day dancing and feasting, not in religious observance. By 1616, the playwright Ben Jonson was nostalgically reminiscing about the vastly better Christmas in the old days. So it's just going over like Christmas and its evolution and traditions, and it should be an interesting read. Okay, so this one is a new release for this year. I will link my Christmas new release video up in the cards. Please go and check it out. There are over 50 new Christmas books that I'm talking about on there, and some of them have such fun synopsises. Most of them are adult, most of them are romance, but I do have some fantasy, a couple murder mystery type books, so make sure you go and check that one out. So Grace and Henry's Holiday Movie Marathon. This one sounds so cute that I got it on Target's buy two get one free sale. So the new year had barely begun when Grace White and Henry Adler both lost their spouses. Now, a year later, the first holiday season since their great and terrible sadness approaches. Although their mothers schemed to matchmake the two surviving spouses, it's clear that neither is ready to date again. Yet no one understands what they are going through better than each other, and a delicate friendship is born. When Henry sees an ad for a Christmas movie marathon, once an annual tradition for him and his wife, Grace offers to watch some films with him despite her aversion to a few of his picks. Her 2 young kids, Ian and Bella, also join in whenever possible, bedtimes permitting, of course. So it's like they're gonna watch a bunch of Christmas movies and probably fall in love, and it sounds really sweet. This Time Next Year by Sophie Consents. So this, I believe, is a New Year's book. Minnie Cooper knows 2 things with certainty: that her New Year's birthday is unlucky, and that it's all because of Quinn Hamilton, a man she's never met. Their mothers gave birth to them at the same hospital just after midnight on New Year's Day. Quinn was given the cash prize for being the first baby born in London in 1990, and the name Minnie was meant to have as well. With luck like that, it's no wonder each of her birthdays has been more of a disaster than the one before. When Minnie unexpectedly runs into Quinn at a New Year's party on their mutual 30th birthday, she sees only more evidence that fortune has continued to favor him. The gorgeous, charming business owner truly seems to have it all, while Minnie's on the brink of losing her pie-making company and her home. But if Quinn and Minnie are from different worlds, why do they keep bumping into each other? Why is it that each fraught encounter leaves them both wanting more? So, New Year's Eve romance. Another new release, The Christmas People by Iva Marie. I plan on reading this one for my Jingle-Bellathon TBR, so I don't really want to go over the synopsis here. Just know it's like a cute holiday rom-com, so we will talk about that in my TBR coming out very soon. Kind of the same for these next few, although I will go over them a little bit. So we have Good Spirits by BK Borson. Another one I'm so excited for, another one I'm going to read for the readathon. I got 2 because I got excited that they're so pretty. So this is the standard edition with beautiful sprayed edges. This is the Target edition. They're like reverse. There aren't very many special edition Christmas books. I really liked BK Borson's Love Light Farms, and that one was decently spicy. Like, there are a couple of scenes and they're pretty spicy. But the plot was still there and you could easily skip them if you wanted to. And I thought the book was like cute and didn't lack on the like angsty sweet romance. So this one sounds incredible. It's basically about the ghost of Christmas past and his new person that he's supposed to haunt. and I think they fall in love. And that sounds very cool. Okay, lastly, 2 more I'm hoping to read for the readathon. I'll go over them briefly with you. This one's all the rage right now, and I hope it's amazing. So this is The Heart of Christmas by Sophie Germain. This one is fantastic because it came out last year. We finally got it this year. She has another one as well that should come out next year because it came out in the UK first. This is a Christmas Advent book. So each chapter, there's 25, is individually wrapped, and you get to open one every day in December, and we will definitely be doing that. So we're going to start it for the readathon, but we're going to end it later on. It sounds really fun. I have a lot of people that are going to buddy read this with me. Hey guys, popping in here real quick because I got 3 more books in by the time I finished this video that I just absolutely had to show you. So we're going to talk about them real quick. So I had an order from blackwells.com or .uk, which is where you can get UK books for very inexpensively and free shipping. And I ordered something that I didn't think was going to come in time, but it came just in time. So I have The Heart of Christmas Advent Calendar in hardback. Look how pretty she is. Oh my gosh. So the 24 chapters, so it's all red. Everything is in red. And then my sweet friend had a brilliant idea that I should just keep this like in great condition, like a true bookish lover, and then read the paperback version because I got it really inexpensively. This I got for $22 with free shipping from the UK, which is really cool, and it came really fast. They have sales a lot as well, but I just thought this was so beautiful. I prefer hardbacks overall, and I love a holiday book, so I got the hardback version. With it, I got Murder by Christmas, another advent calendar book. This one does not have like things to open. However, it is one story and you have 25 puzzles and story to solve the crime. So it's got like a little bit of the book, and then it has like notes and clues and images and things for you to solve a murder. And I believe this is for adults. I don't think it's a children's book. I mean, I'll be fine either way. It takes 25 days, so we will be starting this for Jinglebellathoon as well. I just thought that was really fun. I got the Murder at Holly House by Denzel Nayrick. This is the Barnes & Noble Cafe pick this month. So if you're not familiar, every month or every other month, Barnes & Noble picks a book that is their cafe pick. So if you go and you buy a drink, you get the cafe pick for $5. And this month, and I'm assuming next month as well, is Murder at the Holly House. And it is just like a adult murder mystery. It looks very festive and fun. I'm going to try to get to this one for Jinglebellathoon as well. It would make a great gift as well because you can go more than once and get a drink and get the $5 book, and it would be nice to like give to a friend. Last month's was like this really popular pumpkin spice book that sold out really fast. I don't think we'll have the problem with this one. If you don't have Barnes & Noble near you and you're going to place a Barnes & Noble order, you can add them on for $5 that way as well. So that's really cool. I know a couple friends did it that way because they really wanted the book. I'll let you know if they get a new one next month, but I'm really excited for this one. Okay, back to the rest of the video. And then at Walmart, I got the Christmas Eve Love Story by Jenny Baird in the same thing, but this one is only 12 days, so we'll definitely be able to finish this for the readathon. They're so pretty, and it's like pink, and they're individually wrapped. I didn't realize that I already had this book in the paperback from last year. So this is really, really cool. This one has like a Groundhog Day element where she has to live the same like Christmas day over and over again, which I love. So if we love it, we'll keep both. If not, we'll decide. Okay, so that is everything for this Christmas holiday themed book haul. Let me know if any of these stand out to you. There's a couple other murder mysteries and things that I would like to get to, but you know, we only have so much time. So let me know if you'll be adding any of these to your holiday TBR or your Jinglebellathoon TBR. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at The Bright Side Girl if you haven't already, because I'll be posting a lot of holiday and bookish content on there as well. And I will see you guys next time on The Bright Side.